For the sake of promoting Rahul Gandhi, the three key Congress ruled states are ready to sacrifice even the basic tenets of governance. Starting from Karnataka. Ever since Congress came to power in this southern state in May 2023, every aspect of good governance has been sacrificed just for the sake of promotion of Gandhi family scion Rahul Gandhi. To keep a word given by Rahul Gandhi, Siddaramayya-led Congress in Karnataka started implementing freebies on assuming power. But these freebies proved to be disastrous for the fiscal health of the state. For example, the free bus travel put unnecessary burden on state's exchequer, and state transport department is now finding it difficult to continue with the scheme. Similarly, other guarantees like free power and cash assistance to women have put an unnecessary burden on the state's exchequer. As a result, from power to potable water to house tax to fuel price hikes have become a part of the day in Karnataka, and it is the common people who are the ultimate sufferers. While governance is never a priority for Congress leaders here, but they strongly believe in pleasing their boss Rahul Gandhi. Now coming to another Congress-ruled state of Telangana. Revanth Reddy heads the Congress government in the state that took the oath of office on 7th of December 2023. Here too, the government is finding it hard to implement freebies that were part of Congress's election manifesto, courtesy Rahul Gandhi. At a conclave in one of the leading news channels, Revanth Reddy admitted that implementing freebies certainly are a big challenge before him. His candid confession on freebies came when he said that he had no money for capital expenses. He admitted that little money is left with him for implementing welfare schemes after paying salaries, pensions and interests. Interestingly, while the state is in a financial mess, Revanth Reddy is busy installing a Rajiv Gandhi statue at the State Secretariat building just to promote the first family. The third state with Congress is Himachal Pradesh. Sukhwinder Sukhu led Congress government assumed office in the hill state in December 2022. Yet again, the party on advice of Rahul Gandhi announced a flurry of freebies. It managed to clinch power on freebie promises, but fulfilling these tall promises now is a big challenge. Himachal Pradesh is in a financial crisis and disbursing salaries on time has become a big challenge. Of the total annual budget of Himachal Pradesh, nearly 67% is allocated solely for salaries, pensions and interest payments. Interestingly, all three Congress-ruled states have rampant factionalism in their rank and file. What to say of Karnataka? The power tussle between CM Siddaramayya and Deputy CM D.K. Shivkumar is a well-known fact. Every now and then, this factionalism is revealed and there are even doubts as to whether Congress will be able to complete its 5-year term. The entire focus of Congress High Command in Karnataka goes in quelling factionalism. Similarly, in Himachal Pradesh, the power struggle between incumbent CM Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu and the family members of late Veerbhadra Singh is going on from day one. Pratibha Singh, Veerbhadra Singh's wife, leads the opposite camp. In early 2024, Congress legislators even resorted to cross-voting, leading to the defeat of Abhishek Singhvi, the party candidate for the Rajya Sabha seat from the state. In Telangana too, often voices are raised within Congress for a change of leadership in the state. Today, in order to further Rahul Gandhi's casteist agenda, the Siddaramayya-led Congress government is going ahead with the caste census, which has been accepted by the state cabinet. This when a big section of Congress legislators have rejected the caste census report, terming it unscientific and far from reality. Already legislators from two dominant Lingayat and Vokalika communities are already opposing caste census tooth and nail. But Siddaramayya went ahead with bringing the report in the cabinet just to forward Rahul Gandhi's agenda of Jatigat Janganna. Similarly, even in Telangana, Congress went ahead with the caste census to fulfill Rahul Gandhi's desire for the same. Now, Revanth has gone ahead further with the classification of scheduled caste. Thus, with even dividing the deprived sections and following the policy of divide and rule. The trio of Siddaramayya, Revanth Reddy and Sukhwinder Sukhu have a single point agenda to further Rahul Gandhi politically, even if it comes at the cost of good governance. But then, psychopathy has been the history of Congress, where the Gandhi family keeps a demigod status.